Happy 4th of July, first and foremost. We're just going to start in about 30 seconds, just waiting on some more people to have the opportunity to join us on the XOP. Just give it about 30 seconds here, and then we'll go ahead and start. All right. All right, wonderful. We're going to go ahead and get on. Whoever comes in a little later, it's no problem. They'll go ahead and catch up. But guys, again, happy 4th of July. Welcome to the call. Thank you so much for spending your a part of your Saturday with us in celebration. But my name is Noel Antonio, and on behalf of EXERTUS Financial Partners, I want to thank everyone for joining us today, most especially our guests. Before we get started, let me share with you a little bit about our company. EXERTUS is one of the fastest growing financial marketing companies in the industry today. We are quality driven, not quantity. We put people first before ourselves, and we are family team oriented. Our company principle is what makes our strong foundation. Faith first, family second, and financial third. You could add a fourth one there, which is fun. Today, we are fortunate to have two very special people to present to our guests the EXERTUS Opportunity Presentation. This presentation explains why we are all so excited to be here and how we're able to change countless of lives across the country. Our first speaker today is a person with many years of experience in the financial services industry. They are knowledgeable about this field and has positioned themselves to make a lot of money with our company. They are fun to be around, but most importantly, they wear their heart on their sleeves because they enjoy helping people and has dedicated herself to helping others achieve their financial goals and dreams. We hope that you will leave here better educated and more informed than when you first arrived. Guys, I'm honored to introduce to the call Miss Jennifer Huertas. Jennifer, the call is yours.
Thank you so much, Noel. Welcome everybody to the call. Today is a wonderful day, the best day to make a decision to chase your dreams. So happy Independence Day, everybody. And if there's one thing I have to say about this company is that there are so many people here within EXERTUS realizing success at all different levels. Some of us are Americans by birth, some Americans by choice, but all of us are family by destiny. And I hope that as we go through the slides today and this presentation, you find yourself wanting to be part of our family too. So my name is Jennifer Huertas. I want to help you all live your best life, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. Here we help you to leave the worry of these times of uncertainty behind, and we help you to create the life you desire and live the life that you deserve. So over the next few minutes, myself and my business partner, who I'll be announcing here in a few moments, Mr. Kyle Salone, will be giving you a bird's eye view on who we are as a company, what's our mission, what do we actually do for people, and where you could fit in the opportunity with EXERTUS, how it is, what we do. All of these questions you have right now, I'm sure there's lots of them. They're going to be answered, probably more. So grab a pen, grab a paper, and you're going to have enough information by the end of this presentation to see if what you're looking for and what we have available align synergistically, because that's what's most important, I believe, right? So I just want you to keep an open mind as you go through the information and you watch. Some of this seems foreign to you and you're new to this industry. It probably is. And we as a company, when you lock arms with us, we are people who will go out of our way to help you learn exactly what you need to be successful. So what exactly does EXERTUS mean? It's a very powerful word, actually. It's a Latin word and it's backed by grit, because it means that our system has been tested, it has been tried, it has been approved, and we have the experience to help you. So all of these things are spot on with our company. So the owners of EXERTUS Financial Partners decided 5 years ago, in 2015, to put together the most dynamic independent financial services marketing organization in the industry. One of the great things is that they tested the waters for us for a combined 50 years between them. That's substantial because they've already seen everything, good and bad, in this industry, and they can shorten our learning curve. They realize that their track record proves they've got what it takes, and then did a beautiful thing. They shared it with me, they're sharing it with you, and now you have a ground floor opportunity that's going to allow you to work from your home in a professional career. And one of the greatest things I love about this company is that we use the entrepreneur model, which essentially lets you come in brand new, Learn a new skill set, put it to use, and it allows you to decide yourself how rapidly you advance within the organization versus how it normally is. That's somebody else telling you when you're worthy enough and when they feel like you should be progressing. Many of you guys that are on here and listening to this call are most likely craving that in your life, especially if you're working in a corporate world right now. Have you ever worked for somebody before? I'm sure you have. And you question, how did they qualify for that job? You're working under them, but you're outperforming them and they're getting credit, the promotion and the raise. Here, that doesn't happen. Here, we're all passionate about what we do. And the good thing is that we have a common goal and we offer the resources to accelerate your success instead of the traditional methods, which are designed to stunt that growth. Okay, now we're not limited by walls as the traditional insurance and financial services model is. We're not stuck in an archaic way of doing business. Here you can have the opportunity to have clients and help clients in all 50 states. And if you're a compassionate person and you want to help people in uncertain times, you can actually scale your business to also hire people who have recently lost their job within your agency in all 50 states as well. Well, that's actually one of the things that attracted me to this company, because I know I can find good people and put them to work in a great industry, in a fantastic company with the best carriers and support to give them a chance to generate substantial income from home while they homeschool their kids or figure out getting life back to, quote unquote, normal while we're going through some of these motions of this pandemic. Now, why financial services? There's really only one reason, and that's because money makes the world go round. There are two major financial tragedies that happen in people's lives, and most people are not prepared for either one of them. And it's not sexy to talk about, so we don't do that either. So either people die too soon, leaving behind debt to loved ones, or they outlive their money saved because they were not properly taught about the truth behind how money works. There's 10,000 people a day that are turning 65 years old. You want to hear how scary this is? If they live to be 95, that is 30 years of income they need just to survive, paying for food, water, electricity, medication, yet most people weren't prepared with $500 or $1,000 to get through time off of their job these past couple of months. So what we do is we teach you to be a professional and put policies in place, plans in place to prevent this from happening to good families, because it truly is tragic. And this pandemic has taught us how unprepared we are for simple emergencies, let alone a long-term scenario. But you might be looking at this thinking, well, this is over my head. I'm not used to this. I can't do this. But I'm here to tell you that you can, because there is no experience required. That's the good thing for you. That even if you have no experience in this field, maybe you haven't done well managing money yourself. We have systems in place to retrain your brain, to fix that, to fill that educational void. So you need nothing more than a want, a will, and a desire to succeed in helping others. We literally teach you the rest. So that way you can be in your own independent business and do it successfully. People are coming to us from all over the country, all types of backgrounds. We have teachers and nurses and realtors and customer service reps and lawn maintenance crews and construction workers and homeschool moms like me. And then we have very experienced agents and agencies that come on board. So we have an equal playing field here. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Guys, all that matters is where you're heading. Now, you will get the chance to be mentored by some of the best in the business. You're going to design your own goals, but then you're going to have access to seasoned professionals in the company, one-on-one coaching, group training, team building. That way you can actually realize those goals. Now, we've taken the guesswork out of everything. If you're not licensed as of yet, you'll take an online class. It'll teach you everything you need to know to pass your state test within the next 2 to 4 weeks of locking arms with us. While you're doing that and studying at night, you're going to, during the day, have access to our online Success Academy that will help you learn help you earn while you learn, as it teaches you how to virtually get in front of people, going through a quote, filling all the steps to teach you to be a valued agent. You see, we want to do that because we need people like you because people think finances and they get a little scared a little bit. So people like us need to be out there educating the public and reconditioning their minds, because right now we're conditioned to think that we work to pay bills, and the bigger the bills get, the scarier things get, and the more we have to work to fix that. But see, the financial system is just like everything else you've ever done in your life. You just have to know how something works in order to do well in it and to thrive in it. So now today, you get to make a really big decision. Are you ready to learn and really understand money and accept that there's a way to actually make money work for you versus the other way around? There are some steps you'll go through to retrain your brain and how it sees money. You'll learn some things like financial tools, strategies. These are strategies that the rich use to build their wealth. So we know that they work. They're tried, true, and tested. We will help you through the process of applying what you learned and then get you to a point of confidence where you'll be able to go out and coach and teach it to others and help them. Because what we do is so important. It's essential. All of the products we represent focus on pain points and solve financial problems before they happen, which is the only way it should happen. See, life insurance 20 years ago was not like the life insurance that we sell today. And it's a good thing because it needed to evolve. There are stages in life we experience, like dying too soon and leaving behind debt, mortgages, kids to raise. But listen, sometimes the worst thing that happens within a family isn't somebody dying. It's actually living through an event that changes everything they knew about life. Car accidents, leaving people with disabilities, work accidents, resulting in amputations, the big black and white scary word called cancer. Critical and chronic diagnoses are happening every single day to people you know. Literally, that one word that that doctor puts down in a script will change the entire future for somebody. So replacing income, it's not a want, it's a necessity. Living benefits inside of our life insurance products takes away that problem. I can't take away the pain that somebody feels or bring their family member back. We can't undo the lemons life threw at them, but we can, and we do, prevent the financial avalanche that follows these events. Some of you on this call listening right now will be that night that shows up on someone's darkest day and gives them hope that no one else ever taught them was even possible. Some people won't experience this kind of hardship early on. And the beautiful thing is that they'll live a very long time. They'll outlive many people. And so many of these people were relying on a retirement from a job, and it's our job to make them see that those retirement benefits should be in addition to their own planning and not in replace of it. Because as COVID taught us, a silly, invisible bat disease can literally take your retirement plan and put it out of commission in just a matter of days. Yet the insurance industry has proven to flourish through wars, depressions, recessions, and now pandemics. We utilize proven financial strategies that help our clients navigate the complexities of uncertainty times and within the current financial system. See, strategies that are usually reserved for those who have access to top advisors are now available for the masses. We're able to do this because we locked arms with the right people, the top companies in the industry, and we implement the greatest wealth accumulation strategies available. If you don't like to lose, then you're definitely in the right place. Our products experience market gains without the traditional risks involved, which is huge. There's not a lot of places that can say that to you. There's one thing we all understand, or we think we understand, is taxes, right? So one thing we always talk about: we work, we pay taxes; we invest, we pay taxes. But it's not really like that. There's 3 different categories of taxes when it comes to finances. There's taxable accounts, such as bank accounts and mutual funds, tax deferred accounts like your IRAs and your 401ks. My favorite is the tax preferred accounts, because this is where your municipal bonds, your Roth IRAs, and my very favorite is your cash value life insurance. That's where you'll find these products. So the easiest way to explain the meaning of this, if you're brand new to this idea, is to think of a farm. There's different stages of a farm, right? The landscape shifts and it changes from something very small and tiny and manageable like a seed, and then it grows out of control if you're poor at managing it. So if you have the option to decide which one to pay the taxes on, which would you choose? The seeds are small and still very manageable, or on the harvest, which is large, not manageable, and as a matter of fact, becomes quite out of control unless you have proper tools, education, and people there working with you. It's much more difficult to manage, right? So obviously, we choose to pay on the seeds, right? And this idea is exactly what we help our clients to do, to keep control, manage their finances, spend as little out of pocket to achieve the greatest return on their investment. So to help us do this, we've locked arms with some of the biggest and best players representing this industry, 100-plus-year-old companies, A-plus rated, rock solid products. And because we work with about 19 different carriers, we have products for literally every single budget. There's no reason for somebody not to have a policy in place. We work from very tiny budgets all the way to very large ones. And just about every scenario or situation you'll come in contact with in the middle. So the truth is that we need people in the field, especially more now than ever. The system that most people live by has recently found does not flourish for the majority of people. It actually takes advantage of them. We actually find ourselves here in a position where we can share the truth and the information that they need, because when we don't have all the details, we tend to make decisions based on misinformation, and that leads to greatly missed opportunities. Most people don't have anyone to help them learn better, to do better. And so by partnering with EXERTUS, you'll get the chance to change lives by showing people how to protect their families. You'll be fulfilled in knowing that you are making a difference in people's lives. Many people miss out on financial plans and creating an estate, putting life insurance in place, because they overestimate the cost to put a plan in place by about 3 times. But sadly, when they don't have that very important conversation, they underestimate the cost of not having it by about 10 times. So today, providing for your family in many people's situations, it also means sacrificing a lot of time, your freedom, and dedicating the small amount of time that you have in your life to the one job that only does something for somebody else. It makes you work harder for someone else's dream than you get to work on your own. And then you find out when push comes to shove, they didn't even appreciate it. If you don't believe me, get sick for a couple of weeks and see when those phone calls start coming in, what is the conversation? Do they care about your health, or do they care about the lack of work being done and you returning to work as quickly as possible? Because in many people's cases, the only call that they're going to get is that you've been replaced. Reclaim your freedom, reclaim your family time, and live your best life, helping to educate others to prevent this cycle from continuing. And now that you know who we are, what we do, the products we have, and how it can help you and the people that are in your community, I'm going to bring on the best man I know in the business to share with you the compensation that we receive to provide such a valuable service within our communities. This man here is somebody who I can say that I really am blessed to work with. Like myself, he's super passionate about what we do, patient with all of us who seek his guidance, humble, super hardworking, and committed to protecting families, because what we provide is something that is better to have 10 years too soon than 10 seconds too late. Please give a warm welcome to Executive Vice President Kyle Salone. Kyle, it's your call, buddy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, JC, Jennifer. What an incredible information on the first half. I just want to say thank you to all for happy 4th of July. And I'm just so incredibly blessed and excited because I believe that what we have here in EXERTUS is something that everybody's looking for. And I'll tell you one thing, coming from a guy who used to count other people's money, working at the bank, counting other people's money, to now having the opportunity to do that and show people how to do that for themselves is truly an honor and a blessing. So My goal, guys, is to really give you some impactful information that can really help you make a great decision about our company, EXERTUS Financial Partners, okay? And one of the things I love about this is the fact that our compensation plan is second to none. It's highly lucrative and so explosive. And one of the things I'll share is, if you're not a big dreamer, I would encourage you all to dream again, okay? And, you know, the dreams are free, but the work is definitely separate or sold separately. And I want you to remember as a kid where you had no limits, unlimited ability to dream and to want to go places and be somebody. And it seems like along the way, as we get a little bit knocked out in life, we stop to dream. But here in EXERTUS, it's okay to dream. We give you permission to dream and dream big, okay? And here's some of the reasons why you want to dream big. Because everything you want, right, is you're face to face with your own success in terms of how big you can see this business. Personal contract, 10 reasons, 60 to 120%. That's a pretty good motivator, if you ask me, in terms of dreaming big, the compensation, the driving force. High commission compensation, renewals, trails, exclusive lead generation system, agency building. You know, you talk about virtual training system, a virtual end-to-end. With this pandemic going on for the last couple months, I left my house. I did not leave my house, and my business is exploding. Experience, leadership, and most importantly, pay attention, exit strategy, okay? You see, one of the things that we're proud of and that not many people can talk about is the fact that we have an exclusive, independent, groundbreaking lead generation system for people that are involved in EXERTUS. That's what separates us, our X factor. You see, how we generate business, just like the offline and the online, we can teach you everything from the traditional friends and families, like if you were to start your traditional business, networking events, we're pros at this, seminars, webinars, we have this down pat. But again, the difference maker is the online. You see, let's say somebody says, you know, I got an extra $7 a day I can put away for my future and my family's future. Times that by 12, that's $2,400, what we call annualized premium. And I'm going to share with you what you could look forward to in terms of compensation. Help one client per week, okay? Just one from your busy schedule, full-time business, full-time family, full-time job at home, what have you. Imagine making an extra $6,000 per month, guys. Okay, can you imagine that? Also, what if you become a national director? And that's where Jennifer Quartes is heading this month. National director is done. 80%, you get a 60 to 80%, that's 20% increase. Leadership role, agency role, overrides. You're vested now into the company with the exit strategy and many perks, okay? Let's talk about this. 80%, 2 clients per week. Can you imagine you and your family make $16,000 a month, all right? 2 months in EXERTUS at this level with this income is equivalent to the national average of what people make per year. Can you imagine that? Some people can't even fathom that. But what if you fail this example because I'm a realist 90%? Can you imagine an extra $1,000 paying off some sort of, you know, monthly bills or debt coming in? I think so. All right. And of course, you know, this is so incredible by becoming an agency builder as well. And why become a national director? A lot of perks. A couple I'll mention is, what about a car allowance bonus? I know it's nice to drive nice cars, but even better if somebody else is paying for it. Minimum $600 a month to start off with. We pay the tab of your car. Okay, that's a beautiful green AMG right there, by the way. Also, other things that we're talking about. What about a mortgage allowance bonus? For some of the Privy leadership team, $2,500 to pay off your mortgage every single month. I know that's a big topic around, especially what's going on with people can't even pay their mortgage due to the furloughs and the layoffs. Also, I want you to, you know, we have fun. You know, our 3 core statements here in our EXERTUS is faith, family, finance, and of course, the last one, fun. You have to have fun. We have a lot of trips and incentives and rewards to incentivize us to do some incredible things. I've been to some incredible places with this company in the last couple of years. Also, if you hit a certain milestone, 50K club, what about the X watch? Remember, we're a difference maker here. We do things a little bit different. And also the ring. You want to be a part of the Ring Earner Club. I know myself and a few partners are a part of that. We're looking forward to hundreds and hundreds, in the near future, thousands of people part of this 100,000 club. But guys, this is why we do what we do. And I tell people all the time, as successful as you are as a lawyer, a doctor, a sanitation engineer, a homemaker, what have you, do you know that we cannot work forever? Let me say that again. Do you know we can't work forever? You might make great income now, but we can't work forever. What if there was a way to capitalize on the next $1 trillion transfer? That's right. As you can see these golden little piggy banks, I want you to think of yourself as having a nice little gold piggy bank. That is your equity share as you join EXERTUS today. And as you contribute, as your leadership, as you build a business, as you do the things that'll allow you to grow that piggy bank could be double the size, 10x the size, 100x the size. Guys, there's no limit to how big of an equity play this could be for you and your family. This is what we call legacy walkaway income, okay? That's why we're doing this. And the new American dream is this. It's called lifestyle. Time and money in the same sentence. What this pandemic taught myself, and I know some of my partners and friends, the most important things in life are your family, okay? And also health, right? Because health is wealth, right? So what if you have time and money in the same sentence, you know, through this opportunity? Now, do you have the X factor? There's a list of little things that, but you know, character and ethics and focus and team mindset. I look for 3 things when I partner up with people. Number 1, do you have desire? Number 2, do you have work ethic? Because I can't train desire and work ethic. But number 3, guess what? Are you coachable, teachable, trainable? Do you have coachability? Are you trainable? Are you teachable to do what's required of you to set your family free? And there's always 3 types of people. Let me know which one you are. Get back to the person and let them know you're one of the 3, not interested, but you're looking for some solutions, some strategies in this climate today for your family. Number 2, are you interested, but have some questions? Let's address those. Get back to the person that invited you on this call. Let's go ahead and answer some of that. And the third one, which I hate to say I'm biased, 99% of people who see this information say, I'm ready to win. You know, what we need to do next, tell me and show me the way. They're interested and ready to get started. The last thing I'll say, guys, before I end is this. Is right now we are in the middle of, I mentioned to you, the perfect storm. The $1 trillion transfer is 100% real. And there's 3 things in which I say it's pointing towards this and right now. Number 1, most searched outside of pandemic and all the crazy things happening in the economy today with the rioting, I hate to say, but home-based business, work from home, earn from home, plan B. So we got that covered. Number 2, you see people buy what they want, not what they need. They thought financial services and insurance was a need, not a want. Not today. They want it. They need it. It's a necessity. Okay. Living benefits is true. Debt elimination is so powerful. They need it. And number 3, guys, there's 23 trillion. I know there's multiple, but $23 trillion that needs to be protected out there just in the boomer market that Ms. Cortez talked about. I would say be a pipeline builder. Better yet, be a people builder. Build people around the nation and you can make a fortune. With that being said, I want to thank all of you. God bless. Happy 4th of July to everybody and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.